What's up, guys? Today I am talking to Mark Canick from Kibi Play. Now, Kibi Play makes commercial-grade play equipment that's enjoyed by children around the globe. And in the last few years, they've actually evolved into ambient activity technologies and are developing tools that help dementia patients and their caregivers.
Kibi Play designs and manufactures commercial-grade play equipment that would be used in retail applications and healthcare environments. Kibi Play products can be found in Iceland, South Africa, Russia, Japan, all across the United States, all across Europe. We have quite a reach. Back in the day, I was a commercial general contractor, and we used to do a lot of doctors' and dentists' offices. There was a dentist that came up to us and wanted us to include something for children. And this was the late 80s, and this was perhaps the height of the second generation baby boom, or the echo effect. So there were a lot of kids around at that time. And so businesses were looking for ways to differentiate themselves from their competitors. So play areas in all kinds of businesses was sort of in vogue at that time. And it wasn't really much of a stretch for us to sort of come up with some sort of modular furniture idea that would be commercial grade that we could integrate into these places. So that was sort of the genesis of that idea. From there, we spent a couple of years working out of the garage and trying to sell our products to dentists. We were fortunate enough to get our products placed in the Calgary airport, that's where we're from. And once we got into the airport, then our market found us, and it was sort of retail based. And so we just took off from Western Canada and across Canada, then the United States from there. Well, if you remember, there was a recession in 2007 and 8 across Canada. It was sort of a double whammy in Calgary. Before the recession hit, it was extremely difficult in Alberta to find labor for the kind of products that we produce. So we were already bound to moving our operations somewhere else. Outside of that sort of micro-economic environment of Alberta and the oil-fueled economy that it was. So in the process of moving, then the recession hit, and we needed to find a place to land. There were a variety of reasons for us moving into this area. My family grew up in this area back in the 60s. So we have a family cottage down on Kawaja Beach. And so I always remember that, in my youth, coming here and walking down Tiny Beaches Road to Balm Beach and thinking, gee whiz, what if I could ever get back here and live my life here in Balm Beach Arcade, what a way to die. Back also in 2009, the economy here was hit hard, and there was a lot of businesses ceasing to operate or not able to operate any longer. So that for us was an advantage, because it was for us a readily available source of labor. So it was sort of a natural fit to come here. So we came here. When we first arrived, it was a bit of a grind for sure. We sort of had to rebuild and reimagine our company in a new environment, and also a new economic climate, and it was really a matter for us of innovating or dying. So that perhaps was the market for children's play furnishings, the product that we had sort of got us this far. This market really is no longer a growing market. But fortunately, we were able to bring some of our products into a long-term care facility in the area, as it turns out, because we have an extensive knowledge of play and play activity and therapeutic benefit of play. We're able to reimagine and readapt our play manipulatives for helping those who are living with dementia. So for the last 5 years, we've developing an understanding and a product line that continues today on how it is that we can use our experience in play and play activity to help those that are living with dementia. Right now we're heavily involved with the University of Toronto in their Knowledge and Research and Design Institute. We work closely with long-term care facilities in the area. We have 2 products now that's evolved from our research and our work. The one product, Abby, is now installed in roughly 70 plus locations across Canada. And so we have Abby's now in BC and Alberta. We have one in Manitoba, all across Ontario. We've just installed our first one into Quebec. We have a couple down in the Maritimes. We continue to work with research and academic institutions. We're doing a research project with the University of Moncton and the University of New Brunswick on determining the healthcare cost metrics of these types of technologies, which is very exciting. When we moved to North Simcoe from Calgary, I have to be honest, it was a bit of a shock for me. I have become a prairie boy. I like Calgary. It was November 28th, 29th when we moved here in 2009, and I don't know if anyone remembers this, but it snowed for a month straight. And I thought to myself, what did I get myself into? I've come to love North Simcoe. The opportunities for recreation abound. We enjoy the water immensely, the opportunities for hiking in the forests. I'm a musician and I love the music community up in this area. It's just been a wonderful way to balance life objectives with work. You know, it's a perfect place for conducting business, but also enjoying yourself.
Thank you so much for watching. If you want to learn more about Kibi or ambient activity technologies and everything that they're doing, you can check out the links in the description or this video here. And as always, I want to thank my sponsors, the Economic Development Corporation of North Simcoe. If there's anything you want to know about the Heart of Georgian Bay, visit their website, edcns.ca.